Hey guys, this is Ray the Messenger, and in today's video I'm going to talk to you about how you can stop worrying about what other people think of you once and for all. Now let's get right into the video. So I will start this video off by talking about my own personal experience when I was caring too much about what other people thought of my own life and my own action. So back in the day I was somebody who was really scared in life generally. I was afraid to do anything because I always had in the back of my mind, what if I do something and the other people will keep that in their mind and they will start talking about me negatively or build some kind of opinion of me. So I was creating all these scenarios in my head, and that's the biggest issue with caring about what other people think. You are creating all these scenarios in your mind. If I go up there and talk to this person, then the people that will see me from the side, they will start thinking X, Y, and Z, or X, Y, and Z will happen, or if I do this, something else will happen. And all these things, the worrying and the thinking and the caring, those things are all imaginary and are all inside of your mind. Because here's a reality check. The reality is that most people do not care about you. This is the hard truth. They don't care about you. They don't care about what you're doing. They don't care what you're up to. They don't care who you are. That's just the reality, right? Let's get that out of the way. And in order for people to really care about you, you'd have to do crazy things, big things. I don't know what the hell. You have to do crazy things. But for your day-to-day life, and even if you're going out there and starting to work out maybe, or starting to talk to new people, most people, the other people who will see that action, they will maybe look at it 1 second, think about it 1 second, and then it's gone from their mind. Because everybody is living in a bubble. That's what the thing you have to realize. Every single person, even you listening to this right now, you're living in a bubble that you have created for your own self. And inside of your universe and your bubble, you are of course the most important person. Even if you don't consciously think you're the most important person, for your subconscious you are the most important person in your life. So everything in your life evolves around you. So you're thinking, if the people are looking at me, it's because they think I'm weird, or it's because X, Y, and Z. But in reality, the people don't care about you. And that's a really liberating feeling if you know that. And of course, consciously thinking, oh, the people don't care about me, that's easier said than done, because subconsciously you always have that feeling, oh, but what if they start talking behind my back, or what if they do X, Y, and Z? And in order for you to get rid of that feeling or that thinking inside of your brain, you need to start doing some crazy stuff. That's what I did back in the day. So I started doing some crazy things where I was like, okay, if I do this, that I think that I'm really scared of, and people see me and people recognize me, then oh my god, it will be crazy, it will be really bad for myself, right? And then I started to do a couple of things. So I urge you to do some things and go outside of your quote-unquote comfort zone. I don't like the comfort zone too much because it's overused, but try to do some things that are really scary for you right now, especially if you're a person that worries about too much what other people think of them. So think about it. What are some things that scare you? Probably public speaking. So go to a place where you can go and do some public speaking. Speak in front of 50 people. Speak in front of 100 people. Maybe go to some kind of theater. Do some acting, or I don't know, whatever the hell will help you. That's what I did back in the day. So back in the day I did some crazy things. So one thing we did, me and my friends, when we started to evolve ourselves and started to go out there and stop caring what other people think, right? What we did is we went to a crowded place instead of a giant city where millions of people lived, on the most important place in the whole city, where hundreds and thousands of people are walking around every single day. Thousands, hundreds of thousands of people, a lot of tourists, everybody was there. So that was the main spot, right? What we did, we went on some kind of pedestal, and then we started talking some rubbish. So we were holding like a public speaking seminar for our own selves. We were just talking some rubbish, and then some police officers came and told me, what the hell are you talking about? So that was an interesting thing that happened, and that really made me uncomfortable. That made me extremely uncomfortable. And of course the thoughts raised in my mind, oh, what are the people going to think about me? And I worried about what other people would think about me, what other people would say in the situation. And then after that was all over, the whole situation was over. So we did like some public speaking there, and of course some people looked at me weirdly. They were like looking at me and like, what the hell is this guy doing? So I saw them and I felt their energy, and then I realized, after that whole thing was over, I realized it doesn't matter. And those people, they were somewhere else. They didn't even care about me. And yeah, after 5 minutes the people looked at me, and after I finished my speech, and then they went around and did their own thing. That's an interesting thing. You really realize that actually it's not that bad what other people think. It doesn't matter. That's the most important thing you have to realize. It doesn't matter whatever the hell other people think of you. It will not affect your life in any way, shape, or form, unless it's some extremely important person or a client that you have, but that's a whole nother thing. But for 99% of the people, it doesn't matter what other people think about you and your life, because in the end of the day, you have to ask yourself a really important question. What is more important for you personally? To achieve your goals and to get ahead in life and get where you want to go in life, or to care about the opinions of whatever the hell other people think? You don't even know the people. Why do you care about their opinion? Why do you care about the opinion of people who don't even know you, who never talk to you? They cannot evaluate your life. They don't know anything about you. Why do you care about about them. And oftentimes that caring about what these people think is oftentimes a sign of a lack of self-esteem and a lack of self-confidence, because you're afraid if you go out there and you're getting seen by all these people that they will start to bully you or start negatively about you. And even if they would talk negatively about you, what does it matter? Doesn't matter. That's the most important thing you have to realize. And I know it's really hard when you're in that kind of mental headspace where you're like worried about, oh, what does my neighbor think? What if I do this and the other people will talk about me negatively? And I know it's really hard when you're in that place listening to this advice and you're like, oh, it's easy for you to say that you don't care, but I care. Yeah, but why do you care? That's the important thing. Ask yourself, how important is it actually, and is it really that bad if I do something crazy and other people see me? So start doing these crazy things. Go out, talk to some random people on the street, or start talking some really weird things. You know, these prank videos. I know I don't like these prank videos where people run around the street and talk some nonsense to other people, but try that. If that makes you uncomfortable, go up to somebody and say some absolutely outlandish crazy things, just to see, oh, how is it if other people start reacting to me, and actually is it that bad as I have imagined in my mind? Because that's another important thing. When you care about too much what other people think of you, it's oftentimes you haven't really gone out there and really pushed the boundaries, right? That's the important thing, because if you're not getting some kind of a negative feedback or pushback in your life, you're on the wrong path, because you're not out there enough. You're not polarizing enough. You're not doing crazy things or doing things that are really exceptional. Then you will get some kind of crazy feedback, or people start talking negatively about you, or you will get maybe some haters. I experienced that. I had some haters, and that's an interesting thing. You will see that these people start hating on you, and that's a sign that you are on the right direction. Also, that's a big thing that I've noticed. So start doing some things that are a bit out there. Talk to some people you never talked before, or when you're in a public place, start screaming like a madman. Start saying some crazy things, or lie down on the street. That's what I did. One time we lie down on the street just to see, okay, how far can we push this, and how can we really 100% say, now I don't really give an F. That's the most important attitude, because the person that just doesn't give an F is the person that has all the power and all the leverage. Because if you don't give a F and don't care what other people think about you, you can do whatever the hell you want. Of course, in certain boundaries, you cannot go out there and do some crazy stuff that is illegal, but in the legal cause, you can go out there and start talking to some people, and then you will expand yourself and you will realize, oh, it actually doesn't matter what other people think about me, and it's just all an illusion in your head. You're building out these crazy scenarios in your mind. Oh, if I do this 100%, the person will say that, and it will go bad, or I get slapped, or I get this. And when you actually go out there and maybe talk to the person or do the thing that you're really scared of, then you will realize, oh wait, actually nothing that I had imagined in my mind happened. It wasn't that bad. And that's the thing. In the end of the day, it wasn't that bad. And even if it was bad, you only have one life. So that's the thing, right? You only have one life. So why waste it? Why waste your life not doing the things that you want to do? Why waste it? Why not go out there and do some crazy stuff? Why do that? Why waste your life? Why think about it? In the end of the day, think when you're 90 years old and you're on your deathbed and thinking, oh, I wish I would have done the crazy things. That's the thing you will say. Oh, I wish I wouldn't have cared too much. So this is my final message to you. Go out there and do some crazy stuff. So today, go in a public place and start saying some crazy things, and then see how people react to you. Or maybe lie down on the street. Of course, not on a street where there are cars, because then you will die. So don't do that, please. But apart from that, go out there, be crazy, be bold, and then you will realize it doesn't matter what other people think about you. It doesn't matter. That's the most important thing. I hope this video was helpful for you. If you liked the video, subscribe to my channel. Put a like on this video, right? And we will see each other in the next video. Have a nice day, guys. Goodbye.